you guys, it's your girl Dina Simone. Welcome to a new vlog. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and just start it off. It's currently 5:26 in the morning. Oh my gosh. And if you watched my previous vlog and you watched all the way to the end, you know that I didn't close my eyes till 3 a.m. Like literally 3 a.m. So I only got 2 hours of sleep. Okay, so boom, I went out last night and I had fun, but I am super tired right now. So me and my family are driving to Havelock, North Carolina. That is my hometown, and that is 5 hours away from here. And my mom was like, she said the service starts at 10 and we're gonna leave here at 5. Oh my god. She said we're gonna go straight there. I'm like, oh my goodness. So of course I'm dressed. Everybody has to already be dressed because we have to, you know, meet there. Like, we can't change in a car. Y'all, I apologize. I'm discombobulated right now. I'm tired. Hopefully I can get straight back to sleep. Like, when we get on the road, hopefully I can get straight back to sleep. That's why I did not take the scarf off. Because for what? For what? There was no reason for me to take the scarf off. But y'all, I'm annoyed because, like, even in that 2 hours, I was getting good sleep. My mouth was wide open. My mouth is always open, so that's not. But I mean wide. I mean, like, it wasn't just a little open. It was like wide open. And that dream, I could remember it because it was so vivid. I was in like REM sleep. Do you hear me? I was in REM sleep. And then when that alarm went off, I jumped up because I got so nervous and scared. I was so mad. I was so mad. I said, like, I definitely said, I'm 5 minutes away from my sister's house. So I will check in with y'all later. Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday. Last time I seen y'all was Sunday morning at 5 in the morning. Barely had any sleep. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. I forgot my phone. Like, when I got to my sister's apartment, I took my stuff. I got my blanket because, it was, like I said, it was a 5-hour drive there. Got my blanket. I'm super tired, whatever, cool. Got my computer so I can do some work. Y'all, how I forget my phone in the car. And I didn't figure it out probably till we was halfway there because I had, like, woke up for, like, 2 seconds. And I was, like, trying to look for my phone. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't see it. But I went back to sleep, didn't say nothing. I think probably like an hour before we got to our destination, I was like, Mom, look at my location. Check my location. She like, oh, girl. That phone's still back at your car. I said, that's crazy. But my cousin Quinzel was in town and he was staying the night at my house anyway. So he ended up just going over there before he came back because he lives where we were at, 5 hours away. So he ended up just going over there getting it. And then I think I got my phone around like 4 o'clock. I was like, I didn't even care no more. I said, it is what it is. But I'm happy that he was there so we could exchange that. And I could at least have it on the way back, Even though I was asleep half that time too, to be honest. I think I was only up an hour and a half for that. So it really didn't matter. But at least, again, I could hit people back up and do some work that I needed to do. So it all worked out. But I was a little upset because it was actually a really good service. Like, my grandma was very surprised. She cried. It was a really good service. She ended up getting a plaque. We got her some flowers. It was so sweet. And then we ended up going out to eat. And that food was bomb. I was like, ooh, and everybody food. I was like, dang, I could have got everybody food too. And recorded it. But I was like, it is what it is. Maybe it was just time we needed to spend with each other. It was fun. It was good. So I loved it. Currently right now, I'm going to get my hair done. Y'all, my stylist is gonna cuss me out. I didn't take the tracks off of this quick weave because I had just y'all. She's gonna fuss me out. She's going to fuss me out. She's gonna be like, why are you coming over here with what it looks like a half wig? I did not take the tracks off, so I'm gonna have to try to clean it while she's like braiding my hair down. I'm gonna have to try to take the tracks off and clean them a little bit. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be like, what is this? But I'm rushing, y'all. I just last minute made this appointment, so I had to wash my hair, hurry up and do that. And then I had clients this morning too, so I had to do that all in between. It's always something. It's always something. I'm usually never like last minute with stuff, but I was like, I need to get my hair done. And this is all she had until like 2 weeks from now. I said, nah, I can't wait 2 more weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I could have went to my natural hairstylist, Cheryl, and got like a silk press, but I have been trying my best not to have my whole head like flat iron, you know, but I do need a trim. So probably the next time though, I'm probably gonna have to go to her, get a trim, and maybe I could just get her to braid it down. I don't know what I'm gonna do, or just blow it out. I don't know. But regardless, I know today she's about to fuss me out. I'm on the way over there now. And then I'm not running late. I'm gonna be there exactly like on time. I'm pulling up exactly at the right time. However, I was ready. I was early. I don't know how. Then I go to take Sereno out. Why? I see he done peed in his cage. And that made me so mad. That made me so mad. Because he doesn't pee in his cage. Like, ever. You know what I'm saying? So that made me mad. I'm like, what you got going on? So then I had to clean that. That's the only reason that I'm right on time. I hate walking in somewhere like a minute or 2 late, or like right on time. I don't like that. I want to be, you know, unless they tell you to. With her, she'd be like, come on. So yeah, but right after I leave, I have to go right back to work. So that's why I'm like, I wanted to be there because I don't want to be on a time crunch, you know. But it is what it is. We're gonna make it work. Okay, I'm back. Chelsea always does my hair quick, but we're done. But y'all, she didn't cuss me out. She was like, what you got in your hand? I was like, girl, so what happened was, she was like, is that a wig? I was like, no, it was a quick weave. I just didn't take tracks off or whatever. She was like, girl, I cannot. She started laughing, but I had told her that I would, like, you know, while she was braiding my hair down, I'll take them off. She was like, nope. She was like, don't even worry about it. She was like, I want you to keep them in order. You might mess them up, mess the order up if you do that. She was like, when I get to gluing, you're just going to take one off, one at a time, one track off, like from the bottom up, because that's how I'm going to put it in. I said, oh, bet. I said, bet. And we figured it out. We figured it out. You know, some of them she had to fill in, you know, when she got up at the top. But it worked out. It worked out perfect. We did it. And she, you know, she blended it real good, you know. I might have to put some black spray right there to fill in that edge. But no, other than that, it's perfect. And my hair is a 4. And this is like, I forgot if it's like a 1 or a 2. I forgot. But they didn't have a 4 in the hair store when I had got this hair the first time. So, I don't know if I'm going to, because right now it looks good because she blended it really good. But, you know, when it starts getting frizzy, it's not going to blend as well because of the color. The color will show a little bit more. So I'm thinking I might need to go to the hair store. She had some spray, like some black spray, where she was like, if I put it up here, your hair going to be crunchy. I was like, okay. I don't want my hair to be crunchy right now. So I'm going to go see if I can find some, maybe like tomorrow or the next day. But we're going to see. We're going to see. But I'm just happy I got my hair done because I was looking crazy. Hey, you guys. It is currently Thursday and it's 5:15. I just got off a session at 5 and I was like, let me hurry up and come to Ulta. I need to go to Ulta before my next client. My last client's at 7. My 6 o'clock had to cancel. So I was like, hallelujah, I get some time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I needed this time. I didn't know how I was going to do this. And if I didn't, I wasn't going to be able to. But I need to come over here to Ulta because I don't have any more setting spray at all. And this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to need to do my makeup because I am going to the BGSW conference. That's the Black Girls in Social Work conference. So it being a volunteer, they didn't say you had a dress code, but if you wanted to follow the themes of the days, you could do that. Now me, I'm gonna try to do my best to do that because I'm like, oh, I think that would be cute. And also, if you're still in the environment, you're gonna be meeting people. You're probably gonna be taking pictures. Like, I know I will. You know what I'm saying? So I know some people are just really going there, do what they got to do, and leave. I'm gonna try to get the most out of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, technically, even though you're not going to every single session, you're still going to some sessions. So it's kind of like you gotta look at it like you're doing it for free. You feel me? Like you're volunteering, but you're also getting most of this stuff for free. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna act like I was in there. I'm gonna act like I was in there. Do you hear me? I'm gonna get all I can. So the first day is dressing, I think, like business casual, I believe. No, I think that's second day, because second day is office bay. Office, like the theme is office bay. So I think the second day is business casual. I think the first day is like business cute or business chic, if you get what I'm saying. So you don't necessarily have to act like you got a blazer on or whatever, but it needs to be like cute. So I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna try to see what I can find in my closet. But I'm also gonna head over here, because in Ulta, in this plaza, Ulta, they have a Marshalls and they have a TJ Maxx right across the street. So I'm like, should I just go over there too and just like browse really quick before I have to come back over here and do this session? I'm gonna see. But I definitely need to go to Ulta, because like, look, I don't have no more setting spray. And if I'm gonna be working and moving around, I don't want it to just fly off. I don't want it to just melt off. You feel me? Okay, we're gonna go into Ulta. It's right here. But like I told y'all, Marshalls is right here beside it. That's new, because that was something else. That was not the shoe station. Oh yeah, I see all them boxes. I was like, okay, so they just built that. They have an Old Navy right here too, but like across the street is like a TJ Maxx and a Burlington. So I'm gonna see if I can hurry up and try to find something. Y'all, I didn't even know they were doing a 21 days of beauty event. Better World Fragrance House by Drake. It's not even out here for me to smell, so I don't know what it smells like. But have y'all smelled this? The only thing they have out is this new, what is it? My, moi, whatever. I'm about to smell it. Have y'all smelled this? That did smell good, y'all, that perfume. But now I'm like, okay, this is the week we're in. I'm thinking the only thing out of this that I want is the Tarte foundation, so I have to go get shade matched. Okay, so I found it. They're right here. But it also says you receive an angle full coverage concealer brush with it if you buy one. But I'm like, okay, but since it's half off today, will that still work? I'm gonna see. Okay, I'm in Marshalls. I found this. This color is cute. Of course, it needs to be ironed or something, but I don't know if I want this one. And I also have green one. I don't know which size to pick on this, because the sizing don't look like how it actually, you know, it don't look like it's aligned with the actual material. So this one's this. This one's cute. Okay, yes, with this one, I was correct. This is an 8, and this is a 10, what I usually wear, but like I said, it's so big. It looks so big. And this one, like, it's stretchy. So I was like, let me do both just in case, because, you know, sometimes they'll trick you. But I think I like this green one better than this one. And I'm not in the mood to spend, you know, money on both. So I'm probably just going to get this one. This one's cute. Okay, so from Ulta, all I ended up getting was what I came in there for, the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I use this before I do my one size setting spray, like to kind of matte it down, because it's more like dewy. So then from Marshalls, all I got was that skirt that I showed y'all in the dressing room, the green one. Thought it was super cute. But y'all, I had to get up out of Ulta because y'all saw I was sitting there looking for everything else. I wasn't in there for. So then I was just going to try to match my shade. And it wasn't really coming out right. So I asked the lady, like, hey, can you come over here? Can you help me? Girl, she came over there and she didn't know what she was doing either. I said, now me, I got an excuse. I don't work here. I'm not a makeup expert. You supposed to be an expert. She was like putting it on. She was like, I don't know. Maybe it's the undertone. And I was telling her, like, I usually do neutral undertones. Because if I do anything else, it usually will oxidize to that color. She was like, okay. So she was finding neutral ones, but she still act like she couldn't, you know, get the right color. I said, don't worry about it. I ain't coming here for that anyway. And I was wasting time. It's 6:14 now. So it's been an hour since I, you know, left the house. So I'm probably 12 minutes from the house. So I was like, let me go ahead and get something to eat real quick. I don't know if I should get Zaxby's or Culver's. Zaxby's though, I feel like I haven't ate it in a long time. But this one over here, this location, I promise you, it could be a short line or a long line, and you're still going to be sitting there for 30 minutes. I don't know what they do in there. I don't know if it's the workers or if they making the food from scratch every time, which I know they not. So that's why I don't understand. So I'm like, you know what? I just answered my question. I'm probably gonna go to Culver's.
We're gonna Culver's, so can we start fresh rate today?
Hey, what's the shrimp count? Oh, I see it.
316.
Okay, could I get the 3-piece of the shrimp?
Cocktail sauce or tartar?
None. You don't have to do any sauce. And could I get a water?
You said a water?
Yes.
A bottle?
That's fine.
Okay. And then on the order?
No, that's it. Okay, thank you. Good morning. I'm currently getting ready for the Black Girls in Social Works conference. I know I was telling y'all yesterday in the car, like they had a theme for every day. And so standing on business is day 1. So today is day 1. It's Friday. Boardroom baddie, office best dress, professional dress. So I guess this is more business professional. And then in day 2, well, this is for tonight. They have a pool day. But then day 2 is office bay, like business casual, office fit. I guess I need to do what I gotta do on this one. But day 3, I'm gonna show y'all day 3. Pretty casual. See, I messed it up. This is the mixer reception. So tomorrow, right after the conference, they have a mixer reception. And this, see, I kind of got a skirt like this, and it's the green one. And that's funny because remember I had the other color. I think it was literally very similar to this color almost. But that's for tomorrow night. So y'all was mixing stuff up. This is why you should always look before you be shopping. But day 3 is more cozy, soft Sunday, self-care Sunday. So I have to find something to wear right now for this. Okay, y'all, I was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. It is 9:25. I done made the wrong turn and I was already late. I was gonna be like 15 minutes, but then I done made the wrong turn. I said, why does something always happen when you already late? But I'm probably gonna have to ask somebody where to direct me because this is a huge hotel, and then we got to go to the ballrooms, the event space, and they have like breakout rooms and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to ask somebody.
Just keep on pushing I gave you the keys to my soul. You still don't believe, baby, I know. He said he came from Jamaica, he owned a couple acres, a couple fake visas, cause he never got his papers. Gave up on love, fucking with them heartbreakers. But he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings, bricks in a condo and grams to sing. Left arm, baby mother tatted. 5-year been up north when they read it. Anyway,
we are currently at a loft. This is the view. Got the, okay.
Everything like that.
Oh, everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Might need to come back. I'll be back. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm about to see when I'm gonna come back. Yeah, but there's a bar over there. Y'all, we took a lift to a loft. That's where Ashley is staying. Yes. Okay. And we went over there. They said it. What they say?
The systems were down,
okay, the systems were down. We done walked 12 minutes on the way back, and now they just called her, so we got to walk back. STK. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. All right, this is it. This is the, oh, that's so pretty. I think they got this one in Miami too, like just same STK flower style. So we're only ordering off of the happy hour menu, well, social hour here. They did house wine by the glass. I ended up just getting a lemon drop. She's trying to figure out what she wants to eat. I mean, wants to drink.
And if you guys want any pictures or anything, we're more than happy to help out.
Thank you. This is the crab and corn fritters, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the Wagyu meatballs. Okay, so this is the slider and the truffle fries. Barbecue. I think this is their sauce, right?
Yeah.
Their sauce and their ranch. Hey y'all, I am about to go out. Here's the outfit. I love this, you know, necktie in the back. It's always cute. Yeah, see. The first day of the conference was really good. I think the only thing was that I was in the second shift, not the first shift, so I wasn't checking anybody in. And I know some people said it was a little unorganized with how they were checking people in, but I mean, I ain't had nothing to do with that. Other than that, it was really good. They had breakout sessions, and they had 5 different speakers in the 5 rooms. And you got to pick who you wanted to kind of, you know, go hear or see. And I was a room monitor, so I got to listen in on it, and it was really good. The sessions were really good. Now, there was one time that I guess, I don't know if this girl was popular or if people really just wanted to hear that session, but the room was super full and it was overflowing. And the people, the organizer said no, they can't bring chairs, because they were asking, can we bring chairs in here? Can we take it from the other rooms? I said, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ask the organizers, and they were like, no. They said, no, don't bring chairs from the other rooms. And they also said, if they're overflowing, then they need to go find another room, like that's not as packed, and just go to another session. Other people, you know, most people was like, okay, I understand. I got here late, you know, whatever. No, this one girl, she was arguing back and forth, and I was like, oh. She said, there's no other session that I want to do. I said, I'm sorry. I was like, I understand your feelings. I said that. I was like, I understand. You know, however, this is what they're telling me that you need to do. So I apologize. Then she said, can I just stand over here? I said, no, you cannot. Just stand over here. And girl, she was trying her best to stay in there, but I ain't had nothing to do with that. But I mean, again, other than that, it was really good. And even that wasn't bad. I was just like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. You want to stay at the door with me? So yeah, but it was good. But now I met this girl, Ashley. She was also one of the volunteers, and that's the one I went to STK with for happy hour, because I walked with her to her room to check in when we had like our break time, and her hotel was only like 4 minutes from driving anyway. It was like 15 minutes walking, and then it was only 4 or 5 minutes driving, you know, to her hotel. So I was like, yeah, let's go. So we went over there, but then right after, she was like, I'm still hungry. That pizza didn't fill me up. Because they gave the volunteers pizza. The people who actually paid and were attendees were served, but they gave the volunteers pizza. She was like, that did not fill me up. Nuh-uh. I was like, okay. So we went right over there to happy hour. So now she's like, well, I'm trying to go somewhere. I'm trying to, you know, she was like, I need to eat. I want to, you know. So basically, I'm just showing her city, I guess. So we're about to go to Don's restaurant. It used to be 7th restaurant, and they food is so good. So good. So I was like, we can go over there if you want to. But I sent her options, and she said Don's looked the best. So that's where we're going to go. I don't know if we're going to do anything else, but that's where we'll start at least. Oh, strawberry lemon drops. They had a, what was it?
Blackberry, peach, lemon.
But they had this $8 lemon drop. So she got the peach, I got the strawberry.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the lamb chops. They look so good, y'all. And then she got the whitening. Is this the whitening and green?
Do you want to try this before I dig in?
That grits is good, girl.
Oh my God.
You're gonna be fine. Was that the boy, the situation show?
Yeah. I feel like he did that on purpose.
He was calling, he was like, well, who you with?
Yeah, that's how.
No, he didn't say how many people. Does it matter if I was with a group or with somebody, one person?
Right.
Okay, we just left Don's, and that food, it was so good. Y'all saw I got the lamb chops. That sauce was so good. She got the whitening, like the fish, the whitening and shrimp. Her grits, she let me taste some. Like, she offered some. It was so good. Everything was good. Everything was 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And her, like, she never tasted it, so she was like, oh my gosh, like, this was good. And it satisfied her appetite. I said, yes. But now we just pulled up to Stats, I think it's R&B Friday. So, but who knows? To be honest, like Infinity Live, when they have their Thursdays, like they always just playing R&B. You get what I'm saying? But Stats, I don't know. Are they going to play R&B all night, or are they going to switch it up? Who knows? But we gonna see. I parked all the way in the back, so when it's time to go, I can get out. Oh, yeah. Girl. Oh, sorry. I'm in need of love, so let's dip about again. I'm falling like it was you. Wanna be a player. Watch out, my burgers in the yeah. Say what's your price? Yeah. I guess it's her birthday. It is the dumbest. I promise I should be hooked. Don't find it. Good morning. It's day 2 of the conference. This is my outfit for the day. Something simple. Y'all, I didn't even barely put on makeup. I just put on the concealer and like a little bit of contour right here, just so it can kind of balance it out. But I didn't even put any powder on at all. So you know I just don't care today. I don't even care. I'm like, just put something on so you don't look tired. That's it. But hey, Serena, you want to go back outside? It's just always, ow, why you push me?
Hey, okay. Hi, I know y'all are like, why is she walking up there with all this stuff? It all matters, I promise. It all matters. How are you guys? Look at this room full of beautiful Black women. Absolutely. Listen, I am always beyond excited to serve Black women, period, but especially to serve Black women who dedicate their lives to loving, caring, and restoring other people, because we do that when we don't have a job description. So to choose to do that when you do have a job description is something I truly believe is divine. I'm so excited to be here. Buddy and the team invited me, and I had to say yes. So
well, this movement rests in your body. That's how you feel it in your body. That's the movement that we can do to address it in our body. And then I'm gonna rest, and then I'll go back to the documentation. Emotionally, this is gonna help provide regulation. Emotional regulation at work is one of the biggest components of compassion fatigues. compassionate. And then if you want to better stretch, grab your hands and then have them pull. And then when you leave out of this one, I would always say, go directly down.
My patient spot especially is hiring a doula, getting support, advocating for themselves. We'll talk a little bit more about that later too. But it's so important because we are out here dying. And however, we're not all just dying. That's the message, and I like that it's being talked about and we're getting resources and information, but we are also experiencing joy as well. Okay, so this was from February of 2025. Right? What do you guys notice? This chart is different cultures or races in the maternal mortality rate. We're still extremely high. Yes, it raised. You see, because we're not all people of color, we're still not being treated the same. Black people and Black birthing people especially are, the numbers are still going up. So it's something that definitely we talk to our patients about. And we, again, education is great and knowledge is amazing, but really also how are we making sure that we're advocating for ourselves and speaking up for ourselves so that we don't end up as a statistic.
At time with back problems and knee problems, and I said, you know what? There has to be a change. It's not enough just to know how she got there, right? I gotta see how I can prevent this from happening to me. Because I no longer want to work every day, all day, to the point to where I am no longer a person. I am this shell of a person where I'm compromising myself and I'm sacrificing everything that I had to give. And at the end of the day, I don't really know who I am. And so, yes, I help people, but the main person that I can't help is myself.
It can be met with a little resistance. Because oftentimes when they see me, it's the first opportunity they've been given to view some of their earlier experiences through a more critical lens. And that can feel a little tricky at times. But this is not about blaming, this is not about pointing fingers. This is about holding multiple truths at the same time. In most cases, for the sake of this presentation, our parents were doing the absolute best that they could with the skills that they had. And there were some attachment points that were developed that led to perfectionistic tendencies and burnout in adulthood. All of that can exist at the same time, right? And when we're able to make space for multiple truths existing at the same time, we can begin to explore how some of those earlier messages that we received were internalized and then developed into adult patterns of perfectionism. Something to cry about. Vulnerability equals weakness. I become guarded and hyper-independent. Why can't you be more like your cousin, your little sister, so-and-so? I am not enough as I am. Comparison, self-criticism, shame.
I'm gonna actually do something for myself, or I'm gonna eat my lunch somewhere else. And trust me, I get it. I know it's hard. I was a county worker for a very long time. But if it's not on your calendar, it most likely will not happen if you are set on those calendar. It has to be there, right? And if you make a shift within that, then you then have